Welcome back, everyone. Hardyman here, back in Prison Architect. And as you can see, we have now set up a prison that can hold 100 prisoners in it. It took me, I don't know, maybe a couple hours. I'd say a couple hours to get enough money to be able to, set up all these cells, and I guess bring in that like the amount of prisoners that we have now, but I guess that's actually gone down because I think it maxed out at close to 90 whenever I brought some people in. So we didn't get to exactly 100 prisoners, but we got probably the closest without going over. Old what is it? Wheel of Fortune? No, Price is Right. That's what it is. Price is Right rules, and yeah, that's basically what we're sticking by. So, let's see. What else has changed? Anything else has changed? Oh, well, the prison population has definitely changed. As you can see, we have a lot more normal risk, guys, and we have, what, eight? Eight high risk guys. So whenever I was trying to get more money, I tried to progressively expand this. So I started by filling in all of these cells and, furnishing them and all that good stuff. And that basically put me in the poorhouse. So after that happened, I decided to go ahead and get a loan. Where's that at? That is here. Yeah. So I took out a couple loans, and paid back the interest and paid back some of the loans. And if you do that, your credit rating with the bank will go up. So as you see now, I could take out $160,000 in loans right now because I had worked my credit rating with the bank up that high. I think it started out around like 2000, I want to say. So it's I worked it up a lot. I think the maximum I had out at any one time was about 20,000. But after we got the 100 uh, cell block C, right, the 100 prisoner capacity grant completed, that was another 20,000, and I basically paid it off with that. Uh, but yeah, so what's happened since that's basically how I got there. Some interesting stuff has happened. We had our first riot, like an actual riot, like riot underway. Prisoners such and such are rioting, and that's actually where we got like three or four of these high risk guys. Is they were starting a riot and they got upgraded to high risk. Um, Something else that also I did for the first time is I've got confidential informants now. Was that five of them? Yeah, so I got five of them right now, which is something I never messed with before. So I think it's a pretty cool idea. So I'm definitely going to use that in the next go around. And I can't think of anything else. We had a lot more deaths. Interestingly enough, no more escapes. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were at seven. We did have a lot of people die though. Yeah, that's the sad part about that is that we did have, let's say six. I'm pretty sure we're at two, so six people died. I think like two of them were from overdoses. I learned that you should probably use a guard to get them, to get people with overdoses. Uh, I think I had like the first two that died. I had sent, I had like come over here to doctors and told them to go to them. And I learned very quickly that guards, for some reason, whenever you tell them to go pick up a person who's overdosed and take them to the infirmary, they do it much faster. So that's probably something we're gonna need to remember to do from now on whenever we find someone who's overdosed. Cause I think that's where like two people died before I figured that out. But yeah, so I thought for this episode we could just let time pass and see what happens in our slightly less than 100 prisoner population prison. Uh, so let's speed it up and see what happens. Let's see, got all these people. I haven't really messed with the guard population. The only thing that I did was I took to save money. I actually stopped like I think all of our programs except for like two or three. Two. I still want people to be in the workshop, and I still want people to try to pass that foundations course. But it looks like no one has, because I'm pretty sure that 53% for last episode, so yeah. Also, with the introduction of the high risk guys, we opened up a new uh, scheduling bar. So I have them basically locked up for a lot of the time, and they only partially intersect with the rest of the prison population. So hopefully that keeps them from doing much damage to us. Because like I said, I want to, after we get done with this episode, I'll probably keep this around, and once we start next season, I'll come back to here and just sell it, and that way we could start fresh. But let's see here. They're all eating. Doesn't look like anyone's getting beat up or anything. Oh, auto saving. There we go. Oh, actually, a funny story about all of these normal risk guys. I had wanted to bring in low risk prisoners, but they wanted to send, what was it, 28, 29 of them. And at the time, I hadn't gotten up to 100 capacity yet. So I was like, that seems pretty high. But it was like literally like a second or two before like they were supposed to arrive. So I switched it over to normal because I would get, some more money for those guys. And up there, it said that they were only going to send 8. Oh, someone got tased. And instead of sending 8 guys, they sent 29. So that's where a majority of these guys came from, is from that very weird transaction that happened. Those weren't guys that got upgraded. Well, some of them are, but most of them are from that transaction. Let's see here. Also, I guess I can demonstrate this for you guys. Let's try Dean here. So I can activate him, and he'll... What's happening over here? There's something happening over here. What's happening? Come on, guys, get over here and get some people. I don't want anyone else to die. What are you doing? Get him. Golly, really? Really, you're gonna let him kill people. You're gonna walk right by him and let him kill people. Golly. My guards are some of the stupidest guards in the game. Apparently, I got the rejects from, like, the police academy. Golly. Anyway, where was I? Oh, I was gonna show you this. So you can see Dean here is now in our security office, and he's giving us information on stuff that's happening throughout the prison. So you see that there are, I think that's what, a syringe? Yeah, it's a syringe. There's a syringe in that cell, some booze in this cell. There's a cell phone in that cell. A guy over here has a hammer, which we should find out. There we go. These two guys are snitches, and they're both being targeted for, being killed. Apparently, in this guy's cell, he has some drugs, some booze, and was that a baton, I think? There's apparently nothing happening in this cell block, which is interesting. These over here are arranged meetups for these items, I think. So, apparently 1.4 hours ago, someone arranged to get was that like a power drill there? But also with this, you can actually go search these guys' cell, but you should probably deactivate your guy first because that'll raise his suspicion bar. Let's go search that guy's cell, and you see his suspicion bar jumped up. But let's see here. If we go with this guy, let's deactivate him. And now I have to actually remember which guy's cell it was. Oh. Let's just search, all of these guys' cells. It's one of them, I know. But you should see that the suspicion bar will stay the same. Let's see if we find it. Apparently it wasn't that cell. Let's see if it was this cell. Or that cell. Which one? Okay, so we found the syringe, and Dean's suspicion bar didn't actually go up because he's out of being an informant for us at that time. So that's something to keep an eye on whenever you're doing that. But so let's see what we got here. How many people? Oh, we have 2 people. Apparently, I guess from the little mini riot that was over there. Let's bring you like up here. I can't see. He's one of the guys who's injured. Trying to look around to see where this other guy who's injured is at. I can't really see him right now. Oh, there he is. Go all the way over here and get her. And bring her over here. Hopefully, I think they're in lockup still for a little while. Yeah, they got time, so she has time to go over here and treat this guy before he gets out. So what is he? Oh, he's an instigator, apparently. So, what does that actually mean? Yep, so he's gonna cause trouble, yeah. And apparently he'll, like, pass that on to other prisoners. He's like, let's cause trouble together. If it wasn't so bad, it would almost be romantic. But, so he's gonna get healed up, I guess. I don't want any more deaths than I already have. I still can't believe that guy passed right by him. He was beating the guy up. He's like, oh, I'm too busy now. Golly. Okay, so we got... There we go. He's going to get him a fresh uniform. And she's going to patch him up. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, one of my informants... Right? Yeah, one of my informants is about to be released. And he's one of my 50% coverage guys. That's kind of sad. Well, for me. For him, he's probably elated and just can't wait to get out of this mess. See, which one was he? McCabe. Where was he at? There he is. Pretty sure it's him, right? Yeah. So he's about to get out. What's his reoffending chance? 2%. Great job. Good job. Don't reoffend. Keep that at 2%. It'll be great. So that'll be good for him, and that'll be good for my grading actually. 2%. Although I don't know how much it's actually going to do. Right now we're sitting at just below a 50% reoffending rate. So, not that great. But hopefully, whenever we get our next season going, hopefully we can get that down as quickly as possible. Because what's our valuation right now? Well, after his death goes away, it's going to be at 340,000. So that's a pretty good chunk of change to start up your own prison. So hopefully we get that all that and do a little bit better job. I have noticed actually that like I've done several shakedowns since getting this set up, and the only actual tunnels I found are still from these old ones. I actually found one. I think it was these three cells. They had dug out and were like had begun to like dig up. I guess towards like right here. So hopefully this like type of cell design will minimize the teaming up, or make it a little bit tougher. Also, probably gonna need to do more shakedowns in the next series, because let's see, contraband is through the roof again. I mean, I might as well just do one right now. See what we find, because we'll never know really. Oh, someone's got a fork. He's really hungry. Oh, it was in a well, I mean that's a simple mistake, right? Some guy at the shipping place was like, I really want some of this bacon. Takes it out with a fork, leaves the fork in there. Totally simple mistake. Or was it? That's the real kicker right there. Oh, auto saving. Let's see. Let's see if we can find any tunnels before we end the episode. Anywhere. Because I'm really interested in to see if this setup up here actually does. I mean, you still have like individuals, like he could dig out himself, which is, I guess, no matter what could be a thing, but I would rather minimize it to just one guy and not them teaming up with two or three other guys to get out. So that's basically what this setup is supposed to curtail. So they could almost have themselves a dinner set with those, with a knife and a fork. All you gotta do is find a guy with a spoon and you're ready to go. Oh, someone had some drugs on them. What about this guy? He hasn't been searched. You should probably search all these guys. You just let him through, I guess. Whatever. Oh, that's interesting. Really? Did I actually... Oh, I did that on all these. The, whatever. Staff door. See anything on this guy? Oh, we found... Well, of course. I mean, he was waiting in there for the longest time. He probably just, like, stuffed his pockets with it. You're not smart, guy. You're not very smart. Whenever the guard is in there with you, you don't take stuff. That's what you're supposed to learn from that. Apparently this guy's getting out. What's his 56? You're gonna put me back up. Golly. Why'd you have to do it? Golly. He's so mean. So we're not gonna find any tunnels. Is that what you're saying? No tunnels being found? I mean, we still got this entire cell block to do, which is the the one place I would like to actually know. It seems that they decided to do that last. There we go. Got some pills there. Good. Clean out this cell block. Oh, Shank. What's he got on him? He got anything on him? He doesn't. So it looks like we got them. They're going back to do whatever they want. And all of our high-risk guys are now coming in to have their meal in the horribly just like trashed canteen. Man, looks like people vomited all over the place again. When will they ever learn? So, got some cigarettes. That's not really that bad. Again, guys, check the toilets. If you gotta check it like 3 times, do that. I need to know if they got any escape tunnels. Anyone. Got 16 more places to search. Oh, 14 now. Come on. You should search them faster. Can't keep the people waiting. This is probably going to take them like the longest time too. Oh, and this is actually holding up the traffic as well. These guys and their horrible searchingness. I mean, I have 8, 9 guys searching stuff, but apparently that's not enough to search it quickly. Okay, it looks like these are the last ones that they need to search. Unless there's just some random place that I haven't seen yet. So let's see if any of these guys are trying to escape, and we'll end the episode off there. And I guess this season of Prison Architect. So, they have anything? That toilet? Oh, nothing behind that toilet apparently. Well, that guy had that cell phone. That's right. Well, I think that will be it. Apparently there's 2 more things, or one more thing that they need to search, but there we go. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed this episode and the season of Prison Architect. So if you did, let me know down in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you liked this video, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may, find out that you like the next series that comes up. But anyway, hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.